Hello, and welcome to Luna Yes Guided Sleep Meditations. Tonight's meditation is about harnessing the calm and power of nature, of the nighttime, of the dark, that blank slate. The new moon ushers in a phase that is ripe for new beginnings and new opportunities, a time for reflection and thoughtful intuition, a time to decide in which direction we wish to go, or to choose which path we want to travel down. During the new moon, our creativity, intention-setting ability, and positive energy are at their highest, and that's why it's the best time to take advantage of it. The new moon is a potent time for taking on new initiatives and for sowing seeds that can grow and blossom at the next full moon 14 days from now. Tonight's meditation will focus on trusting our intuition and setting intentions for the future. Thanks for joining me tonight. Before we begin, I'd like to remind you that because this video will guide you into a state of deep relaxation, you should only listen to it when it's safe for you to fall asleep. Please don't listen to this guided meditation while driving or doing any other tasks that require you to be alert. As always, you should eliminate any sources of distraction, dim the light, and place your device where you can hear but not see it. Let's begin by finding a comfortable position on the bed. It's best to lay on your back with your legs outstretched, though you can bend your knees and rest the soles of your feet on the bed if that's more comfortable for you. Your hands should either be alongside you or folded on your stomach, and your head should be gently supported by a pillow or cushion. You can begin with your eyes closed or leave them open with a soft focus straight ahead. Take a moment to check in with your body. If you need to, feel free to adjust your position on the bed or to fidget slightly before settling in. If you feel chilly, put on some warm socks or a nice sweater, or just cover up with a light blanket. We'll begin by connecting to our breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I'd like you to really focus your attention on your breathing. Inhale lightly at first. Feel the air flowing in through your nose. Exhale softly through your mouth, feeling the air leaving your body. Inhale again, a little more deeply this time, and feel the air as it passes through your nose and into your body. Exhale through your mouth once again, feeling the air brush your lips as it flows out. Inhale the cool air from the room, feeling it warming up as it passes through you, and exhale the warm air out through your mouth. As you breathe, you may find your focus wandering, and that's okay. Whenever this happens, just bring your attention back to the breath and back to the sensation of the air flowing through you. Inhale a little deeper yet again, and focus on the feeling of the breath in your throat. Exhale, and feel the warm air flowing out your mouth. Again, inhale a little deeper. Focus on the sensations in your chest as your lungs fill with air. And exhale out through your mouth, feeling your chest deflate and sink into the mattress. Breathe in, this time filling your lungs and going beyond, filling your stomach, feeling it rise gently with your inhalation. Exhale, feeling your stomach deflate, feeling the air pass through your lungs, through your throat, and out past your lips. Breathe in through your nose, feeling the chill of the air as it enters, feeling it warming up as it reaches your lungs and on into your stomach, staying warm as you breathe it out, emptying your stomach, emptying your lungs, pushing all the air out through your mouth. Now, take the largest breath you've taken all day. Feel the air flow through your nose, down your throat, into your lungs, filling every inch of your chest, of your stomach, down into every corner. And then breathe it out. Feel the air flowing up and out. Feel the warmth of the breath as it leaves you, and as your body deflates and sinks into the bed. Take a few moments to lay quiet and still as you breathe gently now, in through your nose, into your lungs, holding it for just a moment, and out again through your nose. Again, if you find your thoughts wandering, that's all right. Just acknowledge the thought for the moment. Determine if it's a memory or perhaps a judgment or even a thought about what tomorrow might bring or plans you're considering for the future. And once you've done that, once you're able to categorize that thought, you can file it away to deal with later. Then gradually bring your focus back to your breath once again, back to the gentle flow of air in and out, in and out, in and out. Continue breathing at your own pace, in and out, softly and gently. And as you do, I'd like you to just passively scan and observe your body, not trying to change anything, simply taking note of how everything feels. And I'd like you to begin to relax by releasing any areas of tension that you may have found and allowing each part of your body to grow heavy and rest against the bed. We'll begin at the bottom and work our way upwards. Take a moment to breathe into your toes. Relax them and feel their weight on the mattress. Feel your heels lying against the bed. Imagine that they're quite heavy, so heavy that you couldn't possibly lift your feet right now. Allow your legs to soften and grow heavy, comfortably weighed down as well. And now your arms, soften them as they become so heavy that you cannot raise your hands. Feel your arms and legs becoming looser and more relaxed, nestled down into the bed, heavy and relaxed. Next, relax your neck and back, allowing them to rest heavily on the bed. Relax your spine. Release the hold of your muscles all the way from your head. Let your head drop onto the pillow, heavy and relaxed. And now feel the tension release as the weight increases all the way down your neck and along each vertebra to the tip of your spine. It feels so nice to relax into the bed, to feel the mattress supporting your weight so it's cradling you and keeping you safe. Become more and more relaxed with each breath. Feel your body releasing all of the pent-up tension, becoming relaxed, calm, and peaceful. You're anchored to the bed, comfortable and secure. If you haven't already done so, I'd like you to gently close your eyes now. In fact, at this point, your eyelids are so heavy, it's as though you can't keep your eyes open any longer. Take a deep, cleansing breath in and exhale the last of the tension from your body. Inhale again and exhale. Once more. Breathe in and out. If you find your thoughts wandering as you breathe, that's all right. Just breathe into the thought. Allow it to linger for a moment. You can label it if you'd like. Decide whether it's useful or not. Is this thought helpful and constructive? Is it something to build on? Something you feel the need to explore? And in a moment, when you've finished with that thought, allow it to flow out on the exhale and return your focus to the breath. Allow your breathing to soften now and to fall into a gentle, natural rhythm. And just focus on your breath. Listen to the sounds of the air entering your nose. Feel the sensations as it travels through your throat to your lungs. Imagine it mixing with your bloodstream and spreading throughout your body to finally return and leave your body as you exhale. Take a moment to notice any worries, any fears, any irritation or anger you may feel. Breathe into those emotions, noting them and allowing them to flow out as you exhale. Return your focus to the sensations of breathing. Feel your chest and stomach gently rising and falling with each breath. Focus on that feeling and let your mind go blank. Descend into the darkness, relaxed and heavy, calm and quiet, like a night sky with no moon. This is a magical time, the perfect time for new beginnings, for making changes, for following a new path. In your mind's eye, I'd like you to begin following a path now. The path meanders through a wooded area and under a canopy of trees. You are safe here as you walk along the path. And even though it's dark, you know exactly where to step and are in no danger of stumbling as you walk. Amid your soft footsteps, you can hear night birds calling, owls, nightingales, or tiny thrushes. You might hear nearby frogs peeping, and perhaps even some crickets and other small insects chirping away in the distance. Continue breathing gently as you walk. And as you look up ahead, out of the darkness, I'd like you to create a lovely log cabin. The windows are lighted from within with a soft golden glow, and the light spills over the landscape. You walk toward the cabin and step into a warm, cozy room. Outside, you can still hear the quiet sounds of the night woods. A gentle wind rustles the leaves outside, and you can feel a cool breeze. But you're warm here because a beautiful fire is crackling in the stone fireplace just across the room. A gentle golden orange glow fills the room, sliding over the walls as the flames dance in the hearth. As you rest here, watching the fire, imagine the flames moving with your breath, growing straighter and taller as you inhale, and dancing merrily as you exhale. Play with your breath, slowing it down, lengthening the inhalations and exhalations, watching as the flames mimic your breaths. Feel the air warming up as you inhale, just as the growing flames warm the room. Feel your lungs and your body emptying as you breathe out, deflating and dropping, just like the dancing fingers of fire. Hear the logs sizzling and popping, relaxing more and more as they crackle and burn down. Sink down into the bed as a feeling of ease washes over you as you rest here and watch the fire. And now I'd like you to think of something that you feel no longer serves you. It could be a memory or an experience, perhaps an emotion, or even a bad habit. Concentrate on that thing and visualize yourself moving forward and placing it onto the fire, watching it burn up and float away on a puff of smoke. Feel free to repeat this process as many times as you feel the need to. Rid yourself of all that no longer serves, of all that you feel has been holding you back, preparing yourself for a new beginning. Continue breathing softly and gently as you do, inhaling and exhaling as you watch the flames dance and consume all of your excess baggage, leaving you free and unencumbered as you move forward into the new moon cycle. And when you've finished, take a moment to just sit and watch the flames, warming yourself by the crackling fire. If you're ready, we'll stand once again and head outdoors. Move around to the back of the cabin where the path continues up a gentle hillside. Enjoy your walk through the sleeping woods, calm and still, quiet and beautiful. And as you approach the hilltop, the trees begin to fall away, and you walk into a small clearing with a blanket of soft, mossy grass for you to lie on. Look around you and really notice your surroundings. Even though all around you is dark, you can sense the woods below you on the hill filled with slumbering wildlife. Lying back in the soft grass, you can smell the clean, fresh air all around you, lightly scented with the outdoorsy smells of grass and wildflowers. You feel the warm breeze along your skin and hear it rustling the grass and leaves around you. Looking up at the night sky, you can see millions of stars twinkling in the midnight blue and black canvas above you. More stars than you can possibly count, more than you have ever seen before. Look around at the brilliant sparkle, and you can begin to pick out some familiar constellations here and there. The Big Dipper, Cassiopeia, Orion. You can even spot the nebula shimmering below Orion's belt. Looking around you, you may find yourself drawn to a particular star. It's shining so brightly that you can't help but focus on it. This star, seeming like the brightest star in the sky, is just so wonderfully clear and bright because of the new moon. And that light is shining down upon you. Visualize a connection between yourself and the star above you. The light from this star energy beaming down onto you, uplifting your spirit. And as you bask in the warm twinkle of your star, looking up at the inky night sky, you notice a fireball streaking across the horizon, a shooting star. I'd like you to wish upon this star, to wish for your heart's desire, so that we can begin to set your intentions for this new cycle, for this new beginning. It's time to ask for what you desire. It's okay to ask the universe for help and guidance. Set an intention. Choose a path. And as you place this intention, another shooting star darts across the sky, filling your field of vision before disappearing back into the darkness of the night. Make your wish. Establish an intention. As you watch the night sky above you, the shooting stars begin to fall faster and faster, more and more often. A meteor shower above you, twinkling and dancing, streaking through the sky. You can make a wish on each one you see. Choose the change you wish for in your life. Tune into yourself and listen to your heart. What is calling you to change so that your soul can evolve, so that you can become a more complete and enlightened, higher version of yourself? What is ready to be transformed for the better? Have you reached the end of a cycle, feeling as though it's time for this one to end and a new one to begin? Is there a new project that you're eager to begin? As you take a moment to set your intentions, to be aware of your true heart's desire, to wish upon the stars as you watch the lights zipping through the sky, you may feel overcome with emotions, and that's okay. Breathe and relax. Look up at the night sky once more, noticing the constellations, the stars, the planets, noticing all that makes up the cosmos, the dazzling night sky. It can be overwhelming to make changes, but here in the dark of the new moon is the perfect time. In the stillness of the night, you can see each and every shooting star blazing past. Each one represents potential, a pathway, a possibility. What do you wish, hope for, want to see in your life, in the world? Don't be afraid to go into detail. The more specific with your intentions and desires you are, the better. Fully envision them and make sure you truly believe them to be real and achievable. You must believe it if you hope to manifest it. And when you've finished, feel free to lie back here, still resting on the mossy grass in your hilltop clearing. Watch as the last of the shooting stars streaks across the sky. And just breathe softly, feeling connected to the universe, to the earth, to yourself, feeling calm and at peace. The air around you hums with positive energy, recharging your batteries and giving you the drive to push through to the full moon, working on manifesting the changes you want in your life, making your intentions come true. As the last meteor flickers past the horizon, take one last deep breath and allow the sky to grow dark as your visualization fades away and you return to your body, relaxed and soft on the bed, filled with the positive energy of the new moon. Potential to see your dreams become reality. You're ready now to work on fulfilling your intentions as you move toward the full moon. And as you breathe and settle into the bed, you feel sleep rising up to meet you. And now that you're ready to drift off for the night, we'll take the relaxation even deeper. Breathing softly now, adjust your position on the bed as you prepare for slumber. Roll onto your side if you wish, tucking up your arms and legs, covering yourself and settling into your pillow, cradled and supported by your mattress. As you drift off to sleep, trust that any ideas still swirling around in your mind as you're falling asleep will wait until you're ready to deal with them. Inhale gently now and exhale softly. And I'd like you to begin counting your breaths as you prepare to drift off into a deep and restful sleep. As we inhale, count 1. As we exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Continue counting now, all the way up to 100 and beyond if you'd like. If you reach 100 and want to start over again at 1, that's fine too. Relax. And as you're ready, let yourself drift off to sleep, surrounded by the stillness of the new moon, in a place of calm, of opportunities and new beginnings. Inhaling and exhaling. Knowing that you'll wake up feeling rested, restored, and ready to face a new day. Breathing softly and slowly. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing gently and easily. Inhale and exhale. Breathing freely and peacefully. Just breathing. Thanks again for joining me, and good night. For more Luni-esque guided sleep meditations, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.